In another murder case we've been following, the courts have ruled that a new copy of a missing piece of evidence will be made and entered into the case of State versus Heather Hoffman. Last month, the jury convicted Hoffman of murder in the death of the father of their child. Last week, court filings revealed that the court clerks realized after the trial an order of dismissal of a disorderly conduct restraining order proceeding that had been brought by Hoffman was missing. The evidence had gone to the jury, though. Hoffman will be sentenced in March. She still has the option to appeal that verdict.